and then I have my implant put in. Breast implants? Yeah. Yeah. No, man. Like actually a teeth. My tooth broke, chatters, a while back. God damn. The fuck's wrong with you? And I had to put an implant in. Yeah. I got breast implants at my dentist. Anyway, yeah, I wanted bigger titties than the ones I have. But basically after that, I had a call with a magazine that I'm doing a photo shoot with, and I fucking passed out. And like usually in the mornings when I before I go live, I got like mad people calling me. I have my mom, who will of course call me a million times in the morning for a bunch of random different things. She'll be like, "Oh, by the way, your laundry machine is not working." I'm like, "Okay, what am I supposed to do with this information?" She's calling just to check up on the laundry machine. It's like, "Have you fixed it?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't. Would you like to, take a shot at this since you use it as much as I do?" Calling the landlord. Yeah, no, that is what it is. This is, oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Put laundry machine on the phone. I need to speak to them. Azan, bad landlord confirm. I mean, it's my own house, man. Anyway, my manager called me a bunch of times too. I was just like sleeping through it the whole time. And then I woke up because Kai was barking up a storm, an absolute storm. And I still don't know what she was barking at. I think she was barking at the landscapers, maybe. But they're here every Monday morning at the same time. So I don't know what the frick is going on. Okay. So I don't know what it is. Are you on anesthesia? I'm on drugs for sure. Maybe that raccoon is back. Maybe. But yeah, I'm live. I'm alive. Barely. How much of a deficit are you on? I'm also cold too. I don't know. I'm probably dying, chat. That's probably what it is. Yeah. It's just that's what's going on. Turns 34, dies. Yeah. No drama today. I don't know what drama. There is. It's Monday News Day. I miss your old sober streams. I've never had a sober stream. Okay, so no. Oh my god. An Israeli settler just shot Odeh Hadelin in the lungs, a remarkable activist who helped us film No Other Land in Masaferyata. No way. Residents identified Yinon Levy, sanctioned by the EU and the US, as the shooter. This is him in the video firing like crazy. No, he just got shot and he's dead now. He got shot in the lungs. That's crazy. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. This isn't even an IDF thing. I mean, the IDF protects these fucking pieces of shit, but this is just a settler terrorist. Um. All right, we'll get to that in a second. So, do you see Twitch updates on view bots? Quick update on view counts. What is this? Let's see. Wait, I'm doing personal news first. I mean, there's no other personal news. There's nothing else. I'm just tired. Oh, I watched The Apprentice last night. I watched The Apprentice last night, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was the actors really acted the shit out of that movie. I mean, they were amazing. Jeremy Strong was amazing. The main character was amazing. Like it was weird. It was creepy. It was gross. It definitely. I don't think it stuck the landing. I don't think it stuck the landing by the end of it, but it was not the TV show The Apprentice. It's the movie The Apprentice, which is about Donald Trump, young Donald Trump, and his involvement with serial blackmailer Roy Cohn, like the OG Jeffrey Epstein, if you will, who was also a lawyer, a terrible Nixon era lawyer. Anyways, and even before that, it's definitely good. It's definitely a good movie. It gets a little corny at times. Did you ever finish Pantheon? I think like the closer it gets to modern day Trump, the more it unwinds, I guess. But like earlier Trump stuff is very good. The first like 75% of the movie The Apprentice is fantastic, and then the last 25% is just good, if that makes sense. So overall, I would say it's like a 7 out of 10. Sebastian Stan really kills it, and so does Jeremy Strong. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, I liked it. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I watched that. Don't bother with editing. Don't bother with Eddington. It was so lived up. I haven't seen. I have not seen Eddington yet, but I will. Look at this king. Men's Health magazine. Luka Doncic is the cover star. Wait, he don't look like this. Wait, he has muscled up? Wait, is he no longer fat? What's happening? Is that for real? Or did they Photoshop his head to a more muscular body? Is this AI? Fat Luka argues over. Okay, respect. Nice. All right, good on him. You know, I'm trying to do that too. You know, me and Luka both. Me and Luka, we're unstoppable. You know what I mean? Like it's just me and Luka both. We're trying to get on a diet to get back to our best performance on the court. You know, we play pretty similar. Like we play at a similar level. That's why I stopped playing too many. I just didn't want Luka to feel bad. You know what I mean? That's why I stopped playing, because like we have such comparable play styles and like skill sets, right? Like we're kind of like sometimes he's a little bit better than me, sometimes I'm a little bit better than him, you know? So that's why I stopped. Cause like I wanted him to shine, you know what I mean? You don't want an Ottoman son going after. You don't want one Ottoman son taking out another, right? Like it's just how it is. You got a boo-boo on your ankle and have been out for a month plus. No, I've been playing. You slower than him and he's slow as hell? Bro, he was not slow as... First of all, saying an NBA basketball player is slow as hell is so stupid. Okay? Like, what are you talking about? I'm joking. I'm joking. You're being serious. Your NBA comp is Rudy Gobert, big man. You need to relax. Anyway, they're bringing back OG Hasanabi Chad Vice.
Sex is tight.
What the fuck? What is this? My brother moved today, and I won't be seeing him for a while. Now I'm in middle school, but teach me a lot. My brother showed me your channel since he's been a fan for like 6 years while subscribing to you every month. Thank you for reminding me of him now and teaching me a lot while making me laugh. You're the best, Hassan. Hell yeah. Hasanabi Thirst compilation. What? The people being thirsty for Hassan. That's crazy. You've grown so much, bro.
I'm not a very eligible bachelor in many ways. I'm very distant. I'm not good at time management. Focus on myself too much. I'm constantly
Crazy. This is like 2019.
Working nonstop. I'm emotionally unavailable. Guys will turn around and say shit like, yo, I love you. Like, I don't understand how they do that. It takes a lot for me to feel some type of way about a girl.
No, it's fine. No. I don't need to get tested any further. It's all good. I don't have autism. That's crazy. What is this? This TikTok channel is like posting my older videos, I guess.
Sex is tight, but there are things that are more important than sex. No, not money, dude. The things that are more important than sex is like having a meaningful relationship with another human being that you can spend time with, you know? So for a brief moment, you forget about the troubles of your life. For a brief moment, you think about the other person or about how much fun you guys are having together, rather than the monotony of daily life.
Damn. This guy was cooking. What is this? The problem with the left? What is Do you see Jokic showing way more emotion winning a horse race compared to an NBA championship? Yes. Is the big box in the background a labubu? My daughter is asking. The answer is yes. It's not technically yes and also no. It's a labubu, but it's actually a zimomo, which I guess is a male labubu, and it is the big zimomo, which is like it's not Temu labubu. It's like still a part of the franchise, I think. But it's Angels in the Clouds. Yeah, that's what it is. Schrodinger's Labubu. Labubu is supposed to, I think, be a girl. I don't know. We say no Momo now when we say zesty shit. Fire emoji. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it for personal news, I think. I don't know what else. We got a lot of news to cover. New Hassan TikTok sound.
God damn, dude. Some of you need to shut the fuck up. At least get your bearing straight, okay? And just have the decency to shut your fucking bitch ass mouth.
Trump says that nobody's buying, nobody's starving in Gaza. Yeah, I saw that. We'll cover that as well, obviously. Actually, you know what? Let me blast off real quick, okay? Epstein Island visit is a privilege. Also says no one's buying. That there's no starvation in Gaza. EU mad over terrible trade deals. EU mad over terrible trade deals. You gonna cover Corbyn by any chance? I mean, what? That he's like been very successful and he's got like 500K signups so far. Is that what it is? Have you checked Hostwit recently? No, I don't have Twitter on my phone, and therefore I do not look at Twitter when I'm not live. 500K, yeah. Trump says Epstein Island visit is a privilege. Also says no one's buying that there's no starvation in Gaza. EU mad over terrible trade deals. What else was I gonna say? I mean, there's yeah. We're gonna have the Bulwark's very own / friend of the show, Cameron Kasky, on the show today, and also Noah Colwyn as always. But JDM cars are up. Just warning you, chat's going to be brigaded today as hell today because of something related to Twitter. Yeah, Noah's still here. Rokana endorsed Kat Abu Saleh. That's awesome. Matan interviewed Tim Pool and he grilled him about being paid by Russia. Yeah, I saw pieces of that. And he also made him take his beanie off. Anyway. I like you solo, but if you ever did a co-host for Political Style Show, I'd say no is the best counterpart. Yeah, no, I'm solo dolo as always. How does that kid have so much emotion? For the record, it's insane for chat to say this stuff on Twitter is drama. If it's related to Alex Lolo, then that's not drama. That's like straightforward creep shit. Okay, if that's what you guys are referencing as drama, you're a psycho. That's not drama at all. I mean, this dude apparently was all up and down being a fucking pest, and it's completely unacceptable. Yeah, and you guys are being fucking ridiculous if you think that this is just drama. That's not just drama, dude. That's like, that is, yeah. It's incredibly disappointing. It's not something that I was obviously privy to. I was completely oblivious to whatever the fuck was going on, and it's a betrayal of my trust. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Apparently, and I don't know the full details of what's going on, but I heard like bits and pieces about him like potentially being abusive, and I didn't know enough about what was going on, but it was enough for me to like, you know, sever ties. And then past that point, now there's apparently a bunch of people that he was literally in the DMs of all over, all up and down Twitter, like leftist Twitter accounts, public defenders, and even women in this community. Luckily, we have a pretty awesome community of adult women who can take care of themselves. But it seems like he was just sending unsolicited DMs and being creepy and pushy and a pest overall. Yeah, it's obviously completely unacceptable. Yeah. I think he said that he's going to outpatient therapy now, but I don't know the extent of what's going on, like I said. But I hope everyone is all right. Will there be a return to Okay Buddy? Probably not. Anyway, but outside of that, I don't know what else needs to be said. You know, I I assume that people will. I assume that people will try to make like try to tie this back to myself somehow and like actually turn it into drama when this is not drama. This is serious shit. But I'm going to obviously continue talking about the news. And you should also lock in as well. But yeah. Don't eat the bait. I think a lot of people also don't understand that things like things that other communities try to like elevate and in a specific direction when they're like, you know, serious allegations, serious accusations, but when people try to like take serious allegations and accusations and like turn them into like content for themselves, right? Like that's only as that can only turn into drama or content for clicks if you allow it. Like we have the power and capacity to turn certain serious subjects into I guess like content or drama or anything like that. And I think a lot of people don't realize that, or they take it where they will entertain it in the same exact way. But we're moving on from that. And we're getting into view botters first, and then after we look at a quick mention of view botting on the platform, apparently. Quick update on view count says Twitch support. We have teams and tech dedicated to ensuring that the views that show up on channels reflect actual viewership and aren't artificially inflated in any way. Ultimately, metrics on Twitch should represent the real and growing communities that show up and participate on channels, so we regularly update detection tools and methods. We recently made changes that meaningfully improved our ability to identify view bots, inauthentic viewership, and other potentially fake engagement. These changes will roll out over the next few weeks. So if your channel was view botted or if some of your viewers are artificially inflated, you will see an impact on your channel's view counts. This also means that third-party sites that publish unverified Twitch view counts are going to see changes in that data over time. We recognize that view botting can be out of a streamer's control. In making these changes, our goal is to improve the experiences for both streamers and viewers. Save the bots? Yeah. Great. I have no other point on this. I feel like Twitch has been a lot better at combating view botting than many of the market competitors. So that's good. I'm glad that they're working on it. What is this? Y'all weren't kidding, Lamau? Wait, what? I'm confused by this. These are VOD views. I mean, these are VOD views. Wait, what? 4 hours ago, only 410. Not to dip into the more discourse, but what do you make of slurs against bots debate? What? No, I think it's. I mean, if it's tasteful, who cares? Like calling bots clankers or whatever is like fine. I don't think that it's like it's not like a real. That's not like a real slur. But if they were like, I don't know, finding a creative way to say the N-word or something, then that's completely unacceptable. That's my take. But yeah, I don't know. Careful, AI is gonna review this footage. Yeah. Yeah. In the interest of one of the implants might actually be like, it's the gear you're not taking, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not taking the gear. Are you okay, buddy? You sound tired. No, I am. I actually went back. I woke up early this morning, went to the dentist, had to move some stuff around.